Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And we're in Strabane and we're actually on John Wesley Street here. And you can see the Methodist Church. And that's where I'm going to take you to. Only I'm going to take you around the front way. But of course, this street here is named after the Reverend John Wesley. Now, the Reverend John Wesley stopped here at Strabane on at least 3 occasions. But he wasn't impressed. Of course, he was passing through the town and he saw a few prospects in starting a work here, unfortunately. In a letter to his assistant, who was at Londonderry, a certain John Grace, posted in London on the 25th of October 1789, Wesley writes, "If Strabane receives the gospel, we may certainly say there is nothing too hard for God." Well, nothing is too hard for God. And amongst the earliest Methodist preachers to arrive here in Strabane was one of Wesley's Irish-born itinerants, a certain George Brown, who in 1774 preached by moonlight to a great congregation near Strabane. And despite local opposition, a Methodist society was formed here. And of course, the church was strengthened by visits from Averill, that's Adam Averill, and following the leadership of Matthew Langtry and also Samuel Alcorn on the circuit. So the Methodists of Strabane felt confident enough to build a church here in Amance in 1814. Now, the Strabane Methodist Society was amongst the earliest societies to espouse the temperance movement in 1834. And it was the Strabane Society that first established a Sunday school work here in the town. Now, Strabane was also one of the areas most affected by the split in Irish Methodism in 1816 over the relationship between it and the established church. But the building in Strabane that we see here, the current Methodist Church, was officially opened on the 7th of December 1900. And it costs £1,200. I can't take you in because there's a lock on the gate. So there you go. But that's the current Methodist Church of Strabane. So there's a wee bit of information here on the ground. So I will try and show you this. Hopefully you will be able to see this. If I can get my trusty torch on the matter. So it says the original Methodist church was built in Church Street behind the Patrick Street graveyard, and I was in the Patrick Street graveyard earlier, with a second Methodist church situated at Barrack Street. The combined congregations erected the present building at Railway Road in 1900 with recent substantial renovations following the damage caused by the 1987 flood, and that's Strabane District Council. Of course, there is no Strabane District Council now because all the district councils have been done away with. So there you go, folks. That's a wee bit of Methodist history, John Wesley and Strabane. And although John Wesley didn't see any potential for the gospel in Strabane, There certainly was, because this is proof of it. Thanks for watching, and God bless.